Hey, what's good? This is your boy, the presenter of the year, also known as Luigi Diaz, back again with another banger. So finally, I'm back, guys. I know it's been like 3 weeks already. Like I left. I would say using this platform, and so I want to say to you, thank you, for being here. Also for those who are coming, and for those who are gonna watch them later for sure. And I want to, talk about this topic, and the reason why is like this. In reality, we have many leashes in our lives, but I want to talk about what is a leash definition. So, and according to the dictionary, leeches are segmented parasites or predatory worms that belong to the phylum Annel- Annelida and comprise the subclass Hydrogenia. So they are closely related to oligocators, which includes the earthworms, and like them, they have soft muscular segmented bodies that can lengthen and contract. So just at the end of the day, just to make sure, leeches are parasites. 100% sure. That's the first part I want to say to you. Leeches are parasites that they like to suck blood just to make it easier, and they just want your blood. In other words, um, as I said earlier, for those who are new, you can go and visit my Anduyos on my life as well on TikTok. And yeah, I know I'm getting crazy and wild. So anyway, so leashes, in other words, just to make it easier, they're parasites. But I'm not talking about that kind of leash, because there are many leashes around in our, I could say, in our society. We have several types of leashes. I'm talking about human wise. So we have the business leashes, the motivator leashes is also the friend leashes as well, and the couple leashes. So there's nothing else to say. So I'm gonna talk about first the business leashes. These guys are also known as thieves or burglars. These people love to steal your money from your business, which only one side is benefited, except for you, of course. Just to make it easier to understand, these type of people, they love to steal your fucking money, no exceptions, and they want just to make money from you, but not to make money with you. So that's a big problem. And as I mentioned, also this live, for my TikTok members as well, it's gonna be of my YouTube channel. You can just click the link on the bio, so just in case whatsoever. So the fact is, and by the way, if you want also to rewind, to rewatch, this video for my YouTube subscribers, you can rewatch it afterwards. It's done. So whatsoever. Okay. So the point is, this type of people, they love, to steal the money 100%. These guys that love your money, they want to be just close to you because of your money. Hey, hi, how you doing, guys? So they want to be close to you because of your money, and there's nothing else to say from that aspect of you. So the question is, what kind of business do these people do sometimes? Because to be honest, there are many types of businesses they're doing. So let's say, for example, like, oh yeah, I want to make, let's say, from music as an example, and let's say, like, you want to be the manager of that person, as an example. I'm saying, but I said I know for sure. This is how it really works. One point, and so the manager gets, like basically a percentage of the money, while everything gets to the rest, to the singer, and also to, I could say as well, also to the equipment, also to the people they're working with, and etc. But the fact is, at the end of the day, those type of people, so they start like trying to say, like, they're the best, but they are not in reality. So just to make it easier, but also just to make it another explanation about this, just make it like this. Let's say, like, people start to basically selling you out your product, right? The person who's selling out the product, they're gonna be making the money, not you. That's a problem. Just only the people who are making the money, those are who are selling the product, and that's it. So that's the fact about businesses. That I said, like, sometimes they're scary. I say you should try it and risk in part of it because you learn from that experience. But at the same time, I said when when you're not making money from that business, it's not worth it. Honestly speaking, let's talk about, like, speaking about it. It's illegal to do those things. In reality, yes, it is, but same things are not at the same time. Um, just to make it easier to understand, let's say, like, um, pyramid scheme, like, things like every single company. Let's say, like, car insurances, for example. Um, in every single state you can go without a car insurance, drive a car without car insurance. But the fact is, of course, you can't. And that's a reality. That's according to the law. But the fact is, like, at the end of the day, the one who are making the money from that crap is gonna be definitely the car insurances, because at the end of the day, car insurances, they have to make money from that too. So that's why they don't take advantages, of that because of the law, as an example. So at the end of the day, most of the things people are doing, let's say, like, for example, oh yeah, like buying subscribers, buying followers from any social media, is it's not legal. Honestly speaking, that's another example I'm talking about from businesses, and they use that in order to basically target people who are basically vulnerable, um, for the social medias. And I said I want to talk about that, in one of those videos. Pretty soon I'm gonna be launching on my channel for my TikTok fans. So you're gonna followers, you can see it on my, the link on the bio as well. So to support me, I really appreciate it. And also for the YouTube people, you can see the link down below in the description, of all of my social medias as well. So nevertheless, um, also I want to say to you as well. So at the end of the day, is it a pyramid scheme? Sometimes it might be, sometimes it might not. It depends. I could say, it really depends, like, the way you put it on. So at the end of the day, just to make it easier, like this type of leeches on businesses, they just love your money, and they don't guarantee you to make money from. Well, they guarantee you to make money from you, but not you making money. So it's like, I know it sounds opposite, but it is what it is. So we have the leash motivators, like this, people. They love to motivate you in order to take everything away from you. So just to make an example, let's say, oh yeah, like, let's go to do an armed robbery. And I know it sounds like crazy, but this is a fact. You go do the armed robbery with that person, right? So then at the end of the day, what happens is this person goes and do the armed robbery with somebody else, but then that person's gonna leave them behind. All right. So in other words, these type of people, they just love just to motivate you, just to get rid of you from the way. And these people are totally 100% hypocrites. So, and this is one of the shit that I hate the most. Honestly, I hate fucking niggas that are fucking hypocrite. I'm being honest with that shit, man. I don't like niggas like, oh yeah, like, I don't even know, like, I don't know what the heck are you saying, like, whatever. Like, you promise something to somebody else. Let's say as an example, and they say, "Oh yeah, I didn't remember. Like, we promised that shit." So it doesn't make any church. I'm sorry, it doesn't make any sense. Also, you can find these types of leeches, and I hate to say this, man, and that hurts me because I said I used to go to a lot of churches, but I said, yeah, you can find leeches on churches, you know, and it's tough to say, but that's the reality. It is what it is. So you can find leeches on churches, and the reason why is because there's many hypocrites in church, man. They say, that they're gonna be helping you out, but at the end of the freaking day, they're gonna just leave you alone and not to support you, and then they're gonna say, it's like basically saying to you, get the fuck on my way. And I ain't be like that, honestly. I ain't like that. So and yes, and there's also a question that have here, which is the following, and it states, are they able to betray you anytime? Yes, of course. It's absolutely that they betray you until the end or your fucking life. I'm sorry, they can betray you anytime. In other words, so I could say that's the fact at the end of the day. Like they they just want to take everything from you and then betray you because they don't give a shit about you. That's the reality. So, and lastly, so that's actually one of the reasons, because most of the people they have been unsubscribed from my YouTube channel too, because they're leeches and they like my money and so shit. That's some money on. So just to make it easier, these types of motivators, they just love, and love to take your money away from you. Also, they love basically to take everything, almost like everything from you. So just to make it easier. So friendlicious, this is the type of people that they just love you because of your fortune, aka known as because of your car, because of your house, because of your money, because of your girl, and so many on. Like there's nothing else to explain. So these kinds of people as well, they love to criticize you behind your back, and that's also fucking hypocrisy. Like that's a fact. I can tell you and guarantee you this. Like this is a fact that most of the people they are, oh yeah, I'm good and I'm great, and then suddenly when I'm talking to another friends of yours, start like criticizing you from behind because these niggas they don't give a shit about you, and they say, oh fuck it, I don't mind. So then after that, also these guys, they love to use you as a fucking butler, and I say, man, come on, like get the fuck out of here. I'm a human being just like you. So these people that love also to use you, not to be your friend, like to support you. So at the end of the day, these guys, well, these types of leeches, supposedly friends, they don't even see you as a friend as well. But yes, I mentioned they have, they hypocrites as well, and also that always, yeah, I mentioned that too already. So you see, at the end of the day, um, these types of people, so they always want to try to get as well everything from you. But the point is, like these guys, they do it behind your back, so they don't give a shit about you in reality in your fucking life. Um, it's tough to explain, it's tough to say, but it is what it is. Many things happened, and that happened from that experience, and I'm learning from it. So, and then lastly, we have couple issues, also known as fucking gold diggers. And this is what I hate the most, completely, 100%. Like, I hate gold diggers. You know what I'm saying? And it's not to be mean, offensive, or to offense, girls in that case, because most of the girls, they're gold diggers. Some of them, let's, let's make, well, yeah, most of them nowadays, fucking gold diggers, they're looking for your being rich. And as I said, it's not to be offensive or to be, disregarding girls, but that's a fact because nowadays you're looking for people, looking for money, and that's it. And it can be like that. So people who want to get married to you also only for your fortune as well. So this type of people are gonna be around you just only for your house, as I said earlier, your beautiful penthouse, highly expensive penthouse, as well for your jacuzzi and so many on. They want to be around because all of the items, all of the things that you have. That's it, nothing else. And as well that they just gonna be only this type of people. They're gonna be only loving your money. They won't love you instead. So they're gonna love your money forever, and that's it. So and they're gonna ask you only for assets. So as I said, as I mentioned earlier, so they're gonna be asking how much money do you have, how much do you make, how many cars do you got so far, how many let's say apartments, let's say businesses that have you opened. That's basically a sign of gold digger, unless if it's in reality like a business you're talking about. So yeah, they might ask you that, and it's not to be meaning just procedures. So, but whatever. At the end of the day, I want to also mention when you get married to these type of people as well. Well, when you get divorced, they want to take everything from you. They don't want to get like half of it, no, they want to take everything completely. But at the end of the day, it won't be successful. So, and then at the end of the day, even if you die, so they're gonna be taking your money whatsoever. Um, I just want to say with these type of people, like the best way, the best solution to get them away, and in case they want to try to, if you get married to this type of people, If I was you, I want to try to get a premarital um, document. I could say just to sign them. Just mentioning like this guy that can take your money and everything away from you whatsoever. Just at the end of the day, I want to say to you, leeches, they love to be uh, they love just basically to get everything that's not from you. Like they don't want to work, they don't want to do shit. They just prefer to steal all of it at once, and that can be happening. Honestly speaking, like just saying to you, that can be happening. Unfortunately, that can be going on that way. I know it's tough to say, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, we have leeches around our countries, around our communities, and so many on to to describe. Well, I could say with that said, for my YouTube people, I want to say just thank you for watching this as well so far. For my TikTok fans as well, I want to say just thank you for being here, and I really appreciate it. Also for um just watching this live. I know it hasn't been like that long, but I said for myself, I love to talk. I know everyone knows already about it. I love to talk. That's a fact. But I also want to talk to you about how to basically enrich yourself with knowledge in order to create a business. That's what I'm trying to do. Enrich myself with knowledge in order to start creating a business. But I said, when I create a business with true people, like honestly speaking, I want to try to create a business with people who really supports me and and I want them to support them back. But I don't want to try to create a business with people who are leeches, motherfuckers, who like to take my fucking money away from me and also try to kill me at the same time. I ain't top. I'm the guy, and I'm sorry to tell you that. And also, as I said, it is not to be offensive. So, I guess for my TikTok people, I'm gonna come back in a few. But with you guys, I'm gonna just show you something that I promised to myself, and I said I'm gonna do this. So, and are you ready? Maybe the question. So today, I said things. They're gonna be. I could say like I'm gonna change a lot of things. I ain't gonna lie. If you watched already about my description, so change a few things. Like to look more professional. Like to look more professional. I guess I'm gonna leave. Um, I could say that side honestly, like until I'm gonna I'm gonna just basically talk about it in the video. Like I'm gonna be dropping soon. So once I finish editing that video, uh, I could say 100% it's gonna be lit. No cap. You know what I'm saying? No cap. Okay, so with that said, let's go. Let's get these crazy things going on. And I said also as well, I want you to support me in all of my channels as well. Luigi Diaz Espanol. You can also support me Luigi Diaz Music and Yale Family, also known as J Triple L Family. I want to support all of the channels because we're heading like I always said we're heading to 5,000 subscribers, but I said fuck man, I lost like 60 subscribers. Like I said this month, well completely in a month. So I decided to also I'm gonna be translating a few videos that I've made already from my Hispanic channel because I say what, niggas stop looking for fucking excuses. And I said, well, there's actually a few videos I'm gonna be skipping, from this side. And the reason why I'm doing it is because the reason why I'm doing it is because it's easier for me. I could say those things, it's essentially the same shit, like the intros and all the stuff around. So we're gonna start like this 4 videos. I'm gonna skip that shit too because essentially like oh wait, no, never mind. I guess I'm gonna do this one, the second one here. So let's see. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention. I also have my Twitch. I'm gonna go live on Twitch tomorrow. Oh, the OG intro, the OG intro, man. That's the OG intro. Okay, I'm just basically introducing myself, blah blah blah. Let's go into it. Okay, the fact is, I'm speaking about the president of Venezuela. For those who doesn't know, um, everyone knows the name of the president. Well, not everyone doesn't know. I said most of people, some people they knew. I say some people know the name. His name is Nicolas Maduro. He's basically the dictator of Venezuela. I could say it's not only a president, because the fact is, Venezuela is actually suffering a lot also from this too. This coronavirus. I said it's been a lot. I'm gonna lie, it's been a lot of things going on. But anyway, um, don't- I just want to say, like, just want to talk about him. Well, I talk about him on the video, like everything, what happened. And what happened was, this president basically, he was doing a few things, illegally, although most of the people they haven't mentioned it. And also the United States, decided to incarcerate him because of that, because he was dealing with drugs. So he was basically a drug dealer. That's what they said on this, and they were like 50 millions because Trump offered 50 million for the people to get incarcerated and basically extradited to here to the United States. So let's go back to the video. Oh yeah, and I want to say also I was introducing my friend Daniel Reyes. If you watch the video, I said there's one video that we were talking about like a long time ago about the stimulus checks and also the Trump suggestions. Like you can watch a video. I said, man, how can this nigga can do that shit? Like no cap. So let's get to it. Oh yeah, maybe, maybe. Okay, but he was mentioning right there. He just said, "Oh yeah, like you introduced myself, being also young talent as well. So many things, and my friend, my G. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he was saying. But yeah, okay. So I want to just rewind it here be- because the question that because I'm speaking about about the declarations or accusations against Nicolas Maduro and what he made about these narco traffic shit going on. So that's what I basically asked him in that case. Another meme. Okay, so as he said, it's actually a complicated case, and United States, they're trying, well, dealing with the way to, as I mentioned earlier, to extradite the president of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro. as I mentioned earlier, so this person has been characterized as a type of dictator. So he has many foes and many allies on his side. That's what he was saying there. Yeah, he was mentioning about the 1980s. Venezuela was basically a rich country, but I said, oh yeah, but I wasn't, but I never was born at the time. I was born in 1995. So for those who doesn't know, yeah, I know what I mean. Okay, so yes, I mentioned to you was one of the most fructiferous countries. Um, I could say in his age, his era. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I forgot also to mention, like he was trying to say, like in other words, they had to wait um until they proved his guiltiness, and also the quote says, nobody's guilty unless if you show them the opposite or the contrary, because the reason why sometimes we need to prove if we're right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like let's make it easier to understand. And the fact is, if he's basically doing, he was basically a fucking drug dealer. So definitely, yeah, he's gonna be taken away. But nothing happened because Corona just basically came in and fucked everything up. Okay, he was mentioning like about from people who really supports Maduro and people who doesn't really support Maduro on his side again, and something else. I'm gonna translate later. Yeah, half and half. That's what he said, and yeah. As I mentioned earlier, they're gonna be trying to strike the president of Venezuela again. So blah blah blah. Okay, I'm gonna try to explain this part, and what I used to say it is like this, right? So once the president is basically abolished, I can't say abolished. I could say it's basically loses his power. Automatically, the vice president takes over. But the question I also ask him, what will happen is the vice president also basically an ally of him doing drugs? Oh, sorry, being as a drug dealer. So he is mentioning we need to wait until the way whether he's going to be straight to the United States or not, and so many things on. And yeah, and also he mentioned some countries requires extradition, just to make sure things are safe, and also to give them the maximum I could say penalty in this country. Believe it or not, the USA has one of the most biggest penalty. How can I say this? Penalties. Damn, I forgot the word though. I could say the maximum penalties in this country. So meaning like let's say they might give you 300 years for the kill, they give you 300 years. It's no exception. They don't play games, and it's gonna be like basically you're gonna be the rest of your life in jail, plain and simple. That's it. Yeah, so I was meant, he was replying to me and saying, "Oh yeah, that would be a worst case about being, the vice president, and the president of basically Venezuela, just both of them, used to be in charge of being drug dealers, and nothing like that, hasn't been existed unless, yeah, and it has been, the vice president and the president has culprits alongside, So yeah, it might be a controversial case, as he said. Um, Also at the beginning, like it might be a controversial case, both being guilty whatsoever. I'm just giving an advice. Like sometimes we see people around us, and then also they hide something from behind, like from the backs, or something like they you don't want to know about. So in that case, I was mentioning like just to make it easy to understand, and I said to Nicolas Maduro, like if you're guilty, just basically turn yourself in, and that's it. And I said also, oh yeah, like to judge people in before getting started, so you had to judge them first in their country and then to get started. But I said no. You're gonna see now. Oh yeah, and then speaking about the Panamanian president in the 1980s, he basically was extradited because of narco traffic, and his name is right there. His name was Manuel Antonio Noriega. He was a president of Panama at the time, and I said, damn man, that's fucked up. Like getting a president like that, doing drugs is insane. Just okay, just to make it easier to understand, what he just said is right. Like United States, they don't require anymore, like to get you basically judge in their countries and then get extradited. So in that case, what they're doing is they're gonna get an extradition automatically, and then they're gonna basically just judge them basically here. Well, in our case, because it was in the United States, and yes, for those who know, I live also in the United States. But what? Well, anyway, so as I said earlier, so you're gonna get an extradition from this country, then get judged here, and then get basically incarcerated in a maximum facility, so where you can never escape anymore in your life. So yeah. So that's it. I just want to say for the video, thank you guys for coming here so far. For those who are gonna be watching this video, and I know things, they're gonna change a lot. I said I won't give up doing this shit. Honestly speaking, I won't give up. I'm gonna be trying. I'm gonna be working hard. My fucking ass and my dick as well so hard, and I try, trying the best. Because at the end of the day, the biggest lessons are that sometimes we need to thrive for our dreams. Thriving means like to pursue, to keep continuing, to keep doing the best, to get in order to be successful. And I haven't done that, shit completely honestly. And I'm gonna try to just do the best for myself. Also, want to be talking about things, coming soon. And as well, I'm gonna be basically uploading also a video that I made, throughout the week. Maybe it wasn't that much, well, I could say the week and a half so far. So, with that said, I guess I'm gonna be closing this video here. Don't forget also to like, don't forget to subscribe, turn the bell on, and also like this video. And I'm gonna see you definitely 100%, 125% in the next time. So peace out.